What's going on, y'all? JT here with a Throwback Thursday. So today we're going to be looking at the HPI Apache SC. So SC is, of course, stands for short course truck. So this truck is actually several years old. You guys can search back, archive on my channel, and you can see videos I did of this 5, 6, 7 years ago. I ran it on a 4S and I ran it on 6S, and now I converted it back to 4S. So now, just so you guys know, this truck is actually kind of a weird scale, meaning that it's not 8 scale and it's not 7 scale. And I'll get a couple of trucks out to show you guys the difference with it. I kind of consider this a 7.5 or 5th scale or whatever for that, because it's not as big as the Armor Mojave, but it is bigger than a 10 scale short course truck. So I'll bring my Slash out and show you guys that, and then I'll bring my Mojave out as well and show you guys that as well. Now, when this was released, we had this one, and then we also had the team associated SC8 and the SC8E, which E, of course, was the electric version of Team Associated's SC8. So both of those trucks were kind of somewhat in competition with one another back in the days, like I said, about 8, 9, 10 years ago. And then these trucks kind of faded away. Now, this truck, I'll get this body off. This truck is basically kind of like a stretched out Forza. One unique thing that HPI has done, or HPI did, and a lot of people like that about HPI, was they did put unique systems and stuff in their cars. So just about every single one of their cars had kind of a unique system, and they didn't just have one system and kind of carry it over to every single car that they had on. So for instance, this has a 4S capable speed controller. It's kind of like a Mama Max Pro you guys see up in there. And then a 2350 kV motor. So this truck is 4S capable. Of course, if you change out the ESC to a 6S ESC, you can run 6S on it. I'm not sure how this motor will do on 6S. It may get a little hot. So if I do go back to 6S, I'll probably just put the Forza system back up in here. But you guys see that this truck is built solid. It does have a 4mm chassis. So HPI was doing that back in the day with stronger chassis and stuff. And then they also had beefier A-arms and stuff on these particular vehicles as well. And like I said, this is kind of just a stretched out Forza. Now, parts availability, you may still find a little bit difficulty in finding a few parts for it, especially the body. That's why you guys haven't seen it run that much on my channel, but I'm definitely going to get this out and run this. But you guys see my body does need some touching up on the paint and stuff, but it still is holding up pretty well considering how old the truck is. Now, you can get Forza parts and stuff for this as well to fit on here. I think the A-arms and stuff are the same, and a couple other components are the same, but like the chassis braces are a little bit different. But the truck has held up really well over the years, and like I said, I'm going to get this out. I'm going to run this again on 4S, and then I may run it on 6S, but then of course I'll get my Slash out and run it against it, or just run it together with it, and then also get the Mojave out as well, so you guys can see the differences in performance with the Slash and the Mojave comparatives, because it's still pretty capable to hang with cars of nowadays, even on 4S and then of course on 6S as well. So I think HPI did a great job when they designed this, and I hope that they bring this particular vehicle back. I don't think they really need to do any upgrades to it. Maybe make it 6S capable and put a different kV motor in it, and that probably be about it for it, because everything else has pretty much been solid for it. Servo and everything else has pretty much held up on this. I mean, this truck was pretty detailed when it came out then. I think it's still pretty detailed now. I mean, it has mud flaps and everything on it, so that is a good thing about this particular truck. And electronics have held up well as well. It does come with this TF41 radio that HPI has, and this radio has held up throughout the years as well. It does have 17mm hexes on it, so you can put different tires and wheels on here as well. I thought about doing a monster conversion, and I may do that at some point in time. Monster Apache SE or SEMTE or something. I don't know what we'll call it when we do it, but I may look at that at some point in time, and I may do a couple of adjustments to this. I may convert this to a truggy at some point in time, and even a monster truck, and even a street car. I'm thinking about a couple of things with this. This does have a stretched out longer chassis, and some of the Forza parts are compatible with this as well. So you guys, like I said, stay tuned for some videos of this coming out soon. Probably get it running in the next day or two and get it out running, and I'll probably do a Super Speed Saturday too. If you guys want to see that, put some information or put some comments down below, and we'll get this out and we'll test this on a Super Speed Saturday. Probably will have to gear up, because like I said, it's only 4S capable, so it's probably gonna go I think between 38 and 40 miles per hour. But remember, this truck is over, I'd say about 8 to 10 years old. And I could gear up just a little bit, which I probably will, because I'm trying to remember the speed that I had for when I ran it a long time ago in some of the previous videos and stuff like that. But I know I ran it on 6S, and I took that system out, put it somewhere else, and then put the original stuff back in, and kind of went back and forth. And I'll be probably getting some other tires too, because I don't want to really wear these particular tires and wheels down. But a good thing is they are 17 millimeter, and I think Duratrax makes some tires and wheels that are short course as well. And then I could use the Arma Sentin 6S tires and wheels as well. So we'll see. But anyway, guys, appreciate you guys watching on this. Oh, let me get these cars out real quick and show you the size comparisons with that. All right, you guys see the different size comparisons there. You guys see the Apache in the middle. You guys see here on your left, you guys see the Arma Mojave. And then on the far right is going to be the Traxxas / 4x4. So you guys can see some of the size differences there with this truck compared to these other kind of modern day cars and stuff like that. And I did want to kind of show this to you guys. It's kind of funny because it's like baby bear, mama bear, and papa bear as far as size comparisons go. And you guys see why it would be kind of difficult for finding different bodies and stuff to fit this, because this is bigger than your normal short course truck in a 10 scale version. And even if you found a body, it's really not going to fit too well on here. But then you guys see, compared to the Mojave, it's just the Mojave just kind of dwarfs it there in size with it. But wanted to show this to you guys as well so that you can see this. So stay tuned for some running videos of this coming up really soon. Put your comments down below. Probably gonna change that out. I'm just keep thinking about that, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.